Revolver not wanting to catch Josh Ashcraft in the ring, and that's what you get.
Listen, Revolver was, he's a sportsman. He was playing a little tennis. He got a little tennis elbow. And, it's a shame that this has to happen. I hope Adam is okay.
5-on-1, Matrix doesn't care, and it looks like he's clearing the house right now.
All right, good. It looks like Adam might be fine. Okay. I was really worried that he was going to get medial epicondylitis in the elbow.
The roll-up.
Oh, it still
has to stop. God,
Is this rotator cuff okay? I almost feel like I need to go in there and make sure he's okay.
Go check on your bestie, and maybe we can get a real ref in this match. Matrix into it. Killer elbow again into the roll. Now that, leads to one move and one move only.
No, come on.
The homage to Jeff Hardy, you know what's coming.
Give me a break.
Oh, yeah. Okay, now you want to call him a non-crooked ref? This is ridiculous.
It looked to me, well, I think Adam's just had enough of Tyler Matrix trying to cheat.
This has got to stop. He's getting one over out of the ring. He broke out the sleeper. Matrix going to the top. Is the Swanton coming?
Wait a second. He's looking at Dan. He's looking at Adam on the outside. No, Tyler, don't do this.
No.
It's not worth it. Don't, no.
And the dive. Taking out the legacy of brutality and the...
He is a madman. He is crazy. What is Tyler Matrix doing?
Tyler Matrix is doing what he has to do. It's 5-on-1. What do you expect?
Oh, no. Come on now. He took out the referee. Come on, Adam, wake up and call for the bell. I'll ring it.
Dapper going up for his finisher. Matrix kicking out. It's the Bones Man throws into the ring.
That's the fall. No!
Matrix has done it. Matrix has done it.
Like a scary movie for David Lee Laurens III last Saturday night when the self-proclaimed star of the show lost the television championship.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the opening contest scheduled for one fall for the OVW Television Championship. And Randall Floyd, you've come here with the rest.
Oh, look. Regardless of what happens Saturday, we're still an entourage, and you're still my bodyguard, and this should be my title match.
As far as I'm concerned, Dave, no TV title, no deal. Me and you, Dave, we're no more.
Whoa!
You're the bodyguard. You can't quit the entourage.
Dave, I don't quit. You're fired.
Well, the following contest scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, weighing in at 243 pounds, the real deal, Randall Floyd.
Wow, and just like that, the entourage is broken up.
A series of unfortunate scenes for David Lee Laurens III. Saturday night he lost his television title, and looks like now he just lost his bodyguard.
And his opponent from the holy city of Jerusalem, he weighs in tonight at 231 pounds, the pastor of disaster, Reverend Stuart Miles.
Your new television champion, Stuart Miles.
Randall Floyd may no longer be part of the entourage, but he's still got a few of the, well, we'll call it tricks and gags that DL3 taught him up his sleeve.
He's one bad dude, and he's going for it right now.
Stu's in trouble, but he's out in 2. But Reverend Stu came out on top of an 8-man ladder match at the Matt Capitelli Benefit Show here in Davis Arena last Saturday night to become a 3-time OVW television champion.
And what an incredible show that was, Gilbert. It was a great night for a great man. And, you know, as much as I don't care for the so-called pastor of disaster, I got to hand it to him. He really fought hard, and he came out on top. And I think he's going to be a great TV champion.
Reverend Stu, again, now starting his 3rd reign. And, you know, no surprise that Randall Floyd gave an emphatic notice from the entourage. Floyd said from the beginning that he was just playing the role of the bodyguard for DL3 so that he could eventually get a television title shot.
Well, maybe he should have at least given him a 2 weeks notice so he could get a replacement.
Stu's in trouble here.
I mean, it's only good business. You got to put in the notice.
Randall Floyd, of course, the 95-5 collegiate wrestler from Indianapolis University. He was on his way to the Olympic Games in Rio last year. Had it not been for an ill-timed concussion, broke onto the scene here in Ohio Valley Wrestling over the summer and said he had one goal in mind, achieving the championship dreams that eluded him last summer in Rio. But it's a crucifix here from the pastor, shoulders on the mat, but Floyd's out in 2.
Oh, wow. And, you know, you normally wouldn't hear me say nice things about Stu, but he finally showed a little bit of a mean streak this past weekend at the show.
For those of us who are not here live and in person, Dr. Manbeast, why don't you tell us more about what you're alluding to? I'm assuming it was the actions after the match by one Stuart Miles.
Yeah, it was after the match. One known as Paradise.
OVW's most eccentric superstar, just one of the greats who returned for the Capitelli Benefit Show.
Yeah, it was nice to see him, I guess. I've never been a big fan of Paradise, and after the match, Stu took the OVW Television Championship and clocked him upside the head. It was great.
Certainly a questionable act by Reverend Stuart Miles.
Hey,
many people not understanding where the pastor of Disaster's head was. But speaking of heads, it's Randall Floyd who is rocking right now with a series of right hands of fellowship.
Hey, I don't know why Stu did it, but Paradise is a nutcase, and he probably deserved it.
And a power slam from the one they call the real deal. Floyd is rallying now, perhaps trying to put away the pastor, and we got company. Ladies and gentlemen,
the winner of this match by disqualification, Reverend Stuart Miles.
And now, the OVW Rewind of the Week.
The winner and new OVW Television Champion, Reverend Stu.
they say the pastor of disasters got heart. They say he's got desire. They say he's got the help of someone higher. And they also say he's got the television title around his waist, firmly in his grasp.
What is this? Paradise and...
What?
Did Stu just mess up the makeup in Paradise?
From Reverend... What is this from Reverend Stu? I thought he helped people see the light.
There
He
was
just walked into the darkness.
There was nothing holy about that whatsoever.
This OVW Rewind is brought to you by Premier Sign and Display in Louisville, where the goal is to do the right thing every time. OVW and Premier Sign and Display, an unbeatable tag.
Congratulations on your first successful title defense, but while you're here, I do want to ask you about your actions after the benefit show for Matt Capitelli last Saturday night. After you won this title, what in the world would possess you to knock out Paradise with it?
You know, Gilbert, in the moment, there's just so much adrenaline going. I turned around and Paradise, he was right there. Sorry about that. But I turned around and Paradise was right there. And I didn't know what else to do, so I just knocked him to the ground, and he went out in paradise. If you have any problems or anything at all, this is me officially saying I'm sorry, but if you need a match to settle it, I'm right here anytime.
All right, well, Reverend Stu, we know that you had just formed a tag team with Billy O, calling itself Team Holy Water, but the television title must be defended each and every week here on Ovw TV. So what is the status of Holy Water?
That's right. After speaking with majority owner Dean Hill, we've decided that because I have to defend the television championship every single week, Reverend Stu can no longer be a part of Team Holy Water, but Billy O and Aloysius will continue that team's legacy every single day, and I know these fans will cheer for them every single time they come out. Can I get an amen?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for your new OVW television champion, Reverend Stuart Miles. And we will see the new incarnation of Holy Water, Aloysius Hamilton and Billy O, in a Four Corners tag team match later tonight to determine the new #1 contenders for the OVW Southern Tag Team Championship. Hey, consider this your official welcome into Ohio Valley Wrestling. Gilbert Corsi alongside Dr. Manbeast, Ted McNailer, and we want to pause and say thank you from the bottom of our hearts to everybody at home and to all the OVW faithful who made the Matt Capitelli Benefit Show such a profoundly special night, Manbeast.
Absolutely. It was a great night for a great man, and I'm proud to say we raised over $6,000 for Matt Capitelli. Godspeed, Matt. We wish you the best.
$6,000, and every single penny is going to help Matt with his medical expenses in his second battle with brain cancer. Now to tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Last week we saw Adam Revolver name himself as the special guest referee when Tyler Matrix squared off against Dapper Dan. This week, it's Matrix's turn. Who will be Revolver's opponent? What will be the stipulation? We're gonna find out next.
I hear what you're saying, but you're standing alone. Not with you and me here, this place is gonna explode. Saturday night, you bet there's gonna be a fight. Under the lights, gonna be ready to fight on Saturday night. Welcome to the show. Do you really wanna know? Taking all you're giving and I'm never gonna go. Whoa, baby, welcome to the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, my guests at this time, Adam Revolver.
Very disrespectful fans, if you ask me.
Oh, and I'm sorry, my apologies. And Shannon the Dud. I mean the World Radio Heavyweight Champion, Shannon the Dude.
That's right, Gilbert. Last week, all these morons, they got to find out what our stipulation was for Tyler Matrix. And I might say it was a pretty brilliant stipulation, and you were a great referee, Adam, you really were. But this week, we get to find out what mindless stipulation Tyler Matrix has for us. What do you think he's going to come up with?
He's a real idiot, so whatever he comes up with won't work. So Tyler Matrix, only a coward, will wait till the end of the night to try to surprise someone. So come out right now, because I deserve to know, I demand to know. Tyler Matrix, get out of here right now. Do it.
Yeah. Wait a second, that's not Tyler Matrix's music. That's Justin Smooth. What's he want? He has nothing to do with any of this. Interjecting himself in Adam Revolver's business?
Well,
Who's he think he is?
Titan Justin Smooth, you are not Tyler Matrix, but you're Presence is always welcome. To what do we owe?
What's up, Gilbert? You know what? I'm in the back trying to kick with my boy John, but I can't help to say that I am just sick and tired of him. And I know every single person out here is not only tired of your psychic paper champion, but we are tired of your whining punk ass, Adam. Yes, you are.
So what are you saying here? What brought you out here?
I'll tell you what he's saying. What he's saying is he sticks his nose where it doesn't belong. This is not your business, Smooth. You have no business out here.
You know what? I'm gonna make it my business now.
Oh, come on. Tyler Matrix, your OVW heavyweight champion. Only because Adam slipped on a banana peel, so to speak. I don't like this guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the picker of tonight's stipulation and the man who will face Adam Revolver in a last man standing match at the Saturday night special, Tyler Matrix. What about it, Matrix? What stipulation do you have in mind? Well, the OVW faithful showing their appreciation for you here, but don't leave us waiting, champ. Tell us the stipulation for our main event.
Well, Gilbert, I think I've left Adam waiting out here long enough. Let me just smooth out the details for you.
Good one, Tyler.
Yeah.
Not funny.
Is that a play on words here?
Ooh, it might be, Gilbert. See, as much as I would love to book a Shin and the Dude on a pole match, as much as I would like to book a 60-man minute iron match outdoors so that I could watch your pasty ass burn in the sun. Sorry, family show. I think I've got a better idea.
A melanin joke, Tyler?
I know what these people want to see.
These people know how much Shannon likes pole. But I digress.
This is a family show. Come on, champ. What's the stipulation tonight?
I think we've got Adam Revolver. I think we've got Justin Smooth. How about we do a power bomb match?
You can't do that. That's not fair.
That's absolutely not fair. It's also not part of the deal, Matrix. Let's get it straight. You pick the stipulation. You don't pick the opponent. You're not in charge around here. You don't run this company. You don't get to say those kinds of things. I'm not wrestling you, Smooth. You don't get to pick that. Dean, you're out here. Tell him he doesn't get to pick it.
Majority owner, Dean Hill. Boss man, you want to come on in here and sort this thing out?
Don't you have to defend that sometime soon? On a pole match, I like that idea too. I actually like this. You're not just a great young wrestler. You've got great ideas as far as making matches. So I tell you what. Dean Hill's Law says, number one, we need to talk further. Number two, yeah, I love this idea. I just love this idea. Justin Smooth, Adam Revolver, main event, Powerbomb!
Dean Hill's Law has spoken again.
A powerbomb match? Adam Revolver hates powerbombs. Given or taken. This is terrible. Your main event is set. Adam Revolver against Justin Smooth in a powerbomb match?
I hear what you're saying, but you're standing alone. Now with you and me here, this place is gonna explode. Saturday night, you bet there's gonna be a fight. Under the lights, I'm gonna be ready to fight on Saturday night.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and Elbow, the wrestling brand.
The following contest is a four corners elimination tag match, where the winning team will become the #1 contender for the OVW Southern Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, from Brotown, USA, weighing in at a combined weight of 444 pounds, the team of Colton Cage and Dustin Jackson, the Bro Guys.
Where exactly is Brotown, USA?
Oh, you know, just around the corner from Showtown, USA.
Fair enough.
Time to find out who's going to go on to face Giza and Slade October 7th at the Saturday Night Special.
They are fired up.
And their opponents, weighing in tonight at 457 pounds, the team of Aloysius Hamilton and Billy O.
First time we're seeing Billy O out with Aloe, the new incarnation of Holy Water, Billy's former tag team partner, and Reverend Stuart Miles thrust back into singles action after he won the OVW Television Championship last Saturday night at the Matt Capitelli Benefit Show.
As far as I know, I believe it's the first time these two men are teaming together. It'll be interesting to see how they cooperate.
4 teams, elimination rules here, where if one man from one team is eliminated, the entire team is eliminated.
Introducing next, from Parts Unknown, Damien and Chase Destiny, the Void.
And conspicuously absent from the Void since the casket match at the September edition of the Saturday Night Special has been one Jade Dawson.
Yeah, and I don't know, it's been kind of weird. I mean, he was showing his face every week. He wanted to interject himself in everything, and now he's just gone.
And accompanied to the ring by the bad girl herself, Jessie Bell from Bad Street, USA. The Bad Boys, Shane Andrews and Randy Royal, the Bad Boys Club.
And if you ask me, here comes the odds-on favorite in this contest, the Bad Boys Club, multi-time former OVW Southern Tag Team Champions. All of them have been on a roll as of late, fully focused after that beatdown that Jessie Bell gave to Josh Ashcraft a couple of weeks ago here on OVW TV, Dr. Manbees.
That's right, and if you didn't get a chance to check out that, do yourself a favor and check out that main event. Jessie Bell ran wild all over Ashcraft, and it was awesome.
Again, elimination style rules here, ladies and gentlemen, where if one competitor from a team is eliminated, the entire team is eliminated. The one team surviving, when it's all said and done, then becomes the #1 contender for the Southern Tag Team Champions, Giza and Slade, October 7th at the Saturday Night Special. Collar and elbow tie-up followed up by a series of arm drags from the Bad Boys, Shane Andrews, on to Chase Destiny.
And yeah, the Bad Boys Club, they might have the most experience as a tag team amongst all the other teams in here, but let's not forget the Southern Tag Team Champions themselves were also a new tag team when they won the tag team championships against the Legacy of Brutality not too long ago.
Indeed, the competition in the tag team division, really all the divisions here in Ohio Valley Wrestling is fast and furious. And that's why Dean Hill initiated that new talent cover here, Chase Destiny. That's why our majority owner, Dean Hill, put in place that new talent initiative, giving young, fresh guys, and girls for that matter, a start inside the squared circle, tasking them with just one thing, Dr. Manbeast, to impress him.
Yeah, and they got a lot of work ahead of them if they're going to try to put one over on the Bad Boys Club. I'll tell you that much.
Earlier tonight, it was Tyler Matrix who impressed the majority owner with his creativity in matchmaking. The young lion, the OVW heavyweight champion, naming Adam Revolver his opponent for the Saturday Night Specials, opponent for tonight. And talk about the tremendous drop kick there from Billy O.
Whoa.
Matrix naming Justin Smooth to face Revolver tonight in a powerbomb match. And Man Beast, you're Revolver's former tag team partner. Can Revolver even do a powerbomb? I've never seen it.
Because it's ridiculous. Adam Revolver hates power bombs, giving or take. It was a stupid match. It's not fair. I don't like it. Tyler Matrix is a little weasel, a little run, trying to pull one over on Adam Revolver, who is a much better wrestler than him.
And a costly distraction from the Bro Gods, pulling the referee's attention, which creates a window of opportunity here for the Void. Damien's on top. Billy O's in trouble here, and they're the first eliminated.
Billy O and Aloysius Hamilton have been eliminated.
And the Bro Gods with eliminating what some may call the fan favorite in this matchup, but look how quickly the Bro Gods go to the Bad Boys Club goes to capitalize. Frog splash off the top. Bro Gods heading back to Bro Town.
The Bro Gods have been eliminated.
And we are down to the Void in the Bad Boys Club.
Oh man, the Bro Gods were my pick.
And we got to take a television timeout, ladies and gentlemen. Who's going to be the #1 contender at the Saturday Night Special? OVW continues.
Welcome to the show. Do you really want to know? Taking all you're giving and I'm never gonna go. Whoa, baby, welcome to the show. I hear what you're saying, but you're standing alone. Now with you and me here, this place is gonna explode. Saturday night, you bet there's gonna be a fight. Under the lights, gonna be ready to fight on Saturday night.
You're back here in Davis Arena, 4400 Shepherdsville Road. A four corners elimination tag team match has come down to the final two teams in the Bad Boys Club and the Void. The victor here goes on to the Saturday Night Special, October 7th, right here in Davis Arena, to face Giza and Slade for the OVW Southern Tag Team Championship.
Absolutely, and you know, I think at this point, I mean, in my opinion, I think it's a foregone conclusion. I mean, you have the Void, who are more or less the lackeys of one Jade, without their leader, going against a dominant force in the Bad Boys Club. I mean, although they certainly have the upper hand on Randy Royal at the moment, I think it's a foregone conclusion. The Bad Boys Club are going to pull this out.
Earlier tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we learned that Tyler Matrix had made a special stipulation for the main event, and he's picked a powerbomb match for Adam Revolver and Justin Smooth still to come.
This stupid stipulation, Gilbert. I think it's dumb.
I've been in OVW for 7 years. I've seen hundreds of Revolver matches, and I've seen him do side Russian leg sweeps. I've seen him put people to sleep, but never in my life have I seen the Snake pick somebody up for a powerbomb.
Yeah, Matrix, I mean, yeah, there you go, Gilbert. Now that is a good idea. It should have been a Russian leg sweep match, or maybe a sleeper hold match, but Adam Revolver does not do power bombs, ever.
Doesn't that make the stipulation picked by the champion kind of genius?
I don't think so. I don't like it.
The Void trying to become #1 contenders at the Saturday Night Special without their leader, Jade Dawson. Dawson, been conspicuously absent since he was placed inside a casket at the September edition of the Saturday Night Special. And Royal hits hard with an Irish whip. Could it be in Chase's destiny, a #1 contendership?
I see what you did there, Gilbert. Do you think Jay Dawson is ever coming back? Maybe he quit. Maybe he's done.
Perhaps only the Void knows. And it is interesting to see how Chase and Damian fare. I call them the rejects of the locker room. Two guys who were kind of lost and bewildered and found a place with Jay Dawson.
And here they are leaderless, but you know what? I got to hand it to them. They are taking the Bad Boys Club to task right now.
And there you see Jessie Bell trying to rally on her bad boys.
You know, perhaps maybe it was Jade that was holding them back. Well, I spoke too soon. The Bad Boys Club, Randy Royal making a little comeback. Uh-oh.
Oh, whiplash.
Shoving his kneecaps right into the back of one Chase Destiny, and that could be all they needed to pick back up some momentum here.
Randy Royal's a little bit worse to wear. He's slow to make the tag here and puts his body between Void members Destiny and Damian.
Uh-oh, here they go.
A series of clotheslines fired off here by the bad boy himself, who's been chomping on the bit on the outside of the ring for quite some time now. Shane Andrews, Mr. Fuji trained, who wants to become the OVW Southern Tag Team Champion again.
Well, I thought the Void had a chance, and it looked like they just had their last chance.
Chase Destiny elevated with a back body drop. Could this be it here? And we got a struggle out here on the floor. Damian tried to bring a chair into the ring, and Jessie Bell, the bad girl herself, just wrecked Damian's life. Hold on here.
What?
Upset City.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners and new #1 contenders, the Void.
A detour of the Wreck Your Life tour just pushed the Void into the #1 contendership. Damian and Chase Destiny to face Giza and Slade at the Saturday Night Special.
I hear what you're saying, but you're standing alone. Now with you and me here, this place is gonna explode. Saturday night, you bet there's gonna be a fight. Under the lights, I'm gonna be ready to fight on Saturday night.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
Following contest scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, coming into the ring by the OVW Women's Champion, Jay Lee, from Hollywood, California, David Lee Lorenz III.
I guess in lieu of the television championship, the DL3 is coming to the ring with a trophy purchased at the 99-cent store.
And his opponent, weighing in tonight at 210 pounds, he is the River City Dragon, Logan James.
Logan James, the young man that many are calling the fastest rising superstar on the OVW roster. And I tell you what, DL3, his opponent tonight, is in some kind of mood after his bodyguard Randall Floyd gave an emphatic resignation, Man Beast, earlier tonight.
He didn't even give him any notice. I mean, he's clearly flustered. Dean Hill should have canceled the match and saved it for next week and let him recollect himself and his thoughts.
Well, didn't DL3 give him a measure of revenge? Perhaps a bad recommendation. DL3 cost Floyd his shot at the television title in our opening contest.
Hey, well, you reap what you sow. Floyd should have thought it over, done good business, let him know ahead of time, and maybe it wouldn't have happened.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, it was kind of a scary night for DL3 last Saturday at the Matt Capitelli Benefits Show when he came out on the losing end of an 8-man ladder match and lost his most prized award, his most prized possession, the OVW Television Championship.
And that match wasn't fair either.
DL3 looking to get back into contendership with a win here over Logan James. But James is caught in a rude awakening style inverted neck breaker. And that'll have you seeing stars, Doc.
Very nicely done. And speaking of stars, you got the Hollywood hero himself.
They don't call Logan James the one to watch for no reason.
Oh!
The only thing he can see right now is the end of DL3's foot right in his face.
A kick to the face will give you a quick case of trigeminal neuralgia, that's for sure.
Of what?
You know what I mean.
Do I?
You know, check out this match.
I think you made that up, Doc.
It's a real condition. Look it up. Google it.
Did anybody ask to see your credentials? You just came back saying you were a doctor?
Look, it's just obvious by the amount of smarts I add to the injury analysis here in Ohio Valley Wrestling. And speaking of analysis, DL3 analyzing the situation, taking advantage of it, and getting ready to hit his finish. Oh, well, maybe not.
The Star is trying to put the lights out on the River City Dragon. But Logan James, again, the one they say with the heart the size of Texas. This kid just has fire.
He's not bad. He's got talent. I'll give him that.
Oh my gosh! Would it pain you to give him a compliment?
It would actually.
Cartwheels out of a head scissor-like maneuver from DL3. It seems like Logan James is just one step ahead of the Star tonight.
Oh gosh!
The director, the producer, the writer, he never saw this coming. DL3 almost falls to the feet on LJ.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was it. But DL3 with the heart, with the fortitude, found a way to kick out, and now he's just got to get back up to his feet. Come on, DL.
Logan James going to his home away from home, that top rope. LJ known for going for high risks and often finding major rewards. This time, he finds himself in a precarious position. Floyd, we got company on the floor here. And I don't know what Floyd is doing out here. Okay, now I do. A little turnabout is fair play for the real deal on his former employer.
That's just not fair. That was a cheap shot by Randall Floyd. Now, come on now.
Logan James is going to take the opportunity nonetheless. Frog splash, both blades are hooked, and good night to DL3.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, the River City Dragon, Logan James.
But the subplot is in the ring still between the former bodyguard of the Entourage, Randall Floyd, and the self-professed star of the show, DL3. Now the women's champion, you get this, Jay Lee, the makeup artist, she's trying to play peacekeeper here.
Whoa. He's aggressive with Jay Lee. What's he doing? Whoa!
I think we're seeing what kind of guy that Logan James is here. Logan wasn't just going to sit back and watch it. Floyd was going to put his hands on a woman here, and we got a slugfest now between LJ and Stu?
Awesome. Great work, Stu.
What is this? For the second time in a week, Reverend Stu has knocked someone out with the television championship.
I'm starting to really like this new side of Stuart Miles. I mean, I don't know if he did it on purpose, but...
Was it an accident? Was it on purpose? Was he aiming for Randall Floyd?
I don't know, but I like it.
But what business does Stu have in LJ and Floyd and the Entourage's business? This is confusing here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. Stu looks like he regrets it.
Wow.
You dream of winning championships and entertaining crowds in the world of professional wrestling? If you want to be the best, you've got to be trained by the best. Ohio Valley Wrestling has been called the Harvard of pro wrestling. Be the next pro wrestling superstar. Apply at ovwrestling.com. Click on training. Begin living your dream today.
Welcome to the show. Do you really want to know? Taking all you're giving and I'm never gonna go. Whoa, baby, welcome to the show.
Welcome back into Davis Arena, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about Saturday Night Special, a match just made by majority owner Dean Hill. It will be Reverend Stuart Miles, the new television champion, defending that title in a fatal four-way match against DL3 III, his former bodyguard in Randall Floyd, and the River City Dragon, Logan James.
It's going to be wild, but what's up with Stu and hitting people with TV titles? I don't know if he knows what he's doing, but will he hit someone with the title on Saturday?
October the 7th, only one way to find out, live and in person. But next time I see Stu, I'll tell you what, I'm going to duck. How about the new #1 contenders for the OVW Southern Tag Team titles? The Void, shocking everyone, coming out the winners in a fatal four-way elimination style tag team match earlier tonight. They're going to face Giza and Slade for the tag titles at SNS.
All I know is they better be ready for the Southern Tag Team Champions' greatest entrance in professional wrestling.
All right, I want you to take off your doctor hat and put on your former wrestler inside hat, because we have a ref versus wrestler match, but this just isn't any ref. This is Stephon Smith, a guy who you've wrestled around with in the ring a couple times, who's going to square off against the vet, Apollo.
You know, a lot of times you have to put in your technical prowess in the ring. I think that one's going to be a fight.
And the fight that we all want to see, the end of the saga between the young lion, Tyler Matrix, and Adam Revolver. Last man standing for the OVW Heavyweight Championship at the Saturday Night Special.
I think finally Adam Revolver will reclaim his rightful championship from that little heathen Tyler Matrix.
Who's going to be the last man standing? There's only one way for you to see it, live and in person, October the 7th, right here in Davis Arena at the Saturday Night Special. Following contest is scheduled for one fall. It's a powerbomb match, where the only way to win is to powerbomb your opponent. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by the World Radio Heavyweight Champion, Shannon the Dude. He hails from Birmingham, Alabama, and weighs in tonight at 224 pounds. The Snake, Adam Revolver.
You know, I think it would have been more fair to set a match that you could win yourself. I mean, I'd like to see Tyler Matrix try to powerbomb Justin.
Are you questioning fair? Last week, Adam Revolver was the special guest referee in Tyler Matrix's match.
And his opponent weighing in tonight at 253 pounds. From Brooklyn, New York, the Trinidad Titan, Justin Smooth.
Not only did Matrix name the stipulation, he named Adam Revolver's opponent for our main event tonight.
And that wasn't even the deal. He only was able to name the stipulation. He went a step too far, in my opinion.
All right. In your opinion. Your referee for this contest, Stephon Smith, and as we said, Stephon's going to step back into in-ring competition at the Saturday Night Special when he squares off against Apollo.
Well, he better be careful in here. But I'll tell you what, if anybody can pull off the win here, it's Adam Revolver. I guarantee you, Gilbert, I guarantee he has a plan.
Bottom line, I asked a question and you never answered. Can Adam Revolver even do a power bomb? Is it in his offensive arsenal? I've never seen Revolver execute a power bomb.
It hasn't been yet, but let me tell you this. With Adam Revolver, you never know what to expect.
I mean, let's look at the sheer task at hand. Justin Smooth is 253 pounds, less than 5% body fat. Can Revolver hoist the Trinidad Titan up over his head and then power him back down to the canvas? Can Revolver do that?
Well,
is there any way for the Snake to win this match?
Well, perhaps is it a traditional powerbomb? Maybe would a sunset flip technically count? I mean, it's kind of like a powerbomb.
Is a sunset flip a powerbomb, or is it a sunset flip?
I mean, if you can hit him hard enough, maybe.
And Smooth looked like he was setting up, but the Snake with the wherewithal to know where he's at inside the squared circle at all times, ducks out underneath that bottom rope. And the pipsqueak, Shannon the Dude, doing what he does best, running his mouth.
Adam Revolver, I told you he had a plan, Gilbert. Here it is.
Side Russian leg sweep, but it's not a leg sweep match.
I wish it was.
Not a sleeper match. You wish it was. Revolver wish it was. All right.
Here it goes. This is it. Gilbert. Never mind.
Smooth turns it inside out and goes for a power bomb himself. And look at the dude holding down Revolver's leg. Personally, I hope that Smooth power bombs the dude here. Power bomb them both.
Uh-oh. No.
Power bomb them both. Do it, do it, do it. Yes, yes, yes. I've been waiting to see
He's
this
a
my whole
champion.
life.
You don't disrespect a champion like that.
And again, with a costly distraction for Shannon the Dude. And I tell you what, Revolver started out as the hired hitman of Shannon the Dude, but they've become quite the tandem, Man Beast.
Hey, when you're good, you're good. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, they're no elite, but they're definitely up there. They're getting there. I didn't go for to say that they're the best duo in Ohio Valley Wrestling right now, perhaps even in professional wrestling.
It's last man standing, ladies and gentlemen, at the Saturday night special. Matrix picked a powerbomb match for Revolver, trying to soften up the Snake before the end of their saga, the final fight, October 7th, right here in Davis Arena.
And it's going to be a war. The one to end them all. Finally.
Revolver and Matrix have traded victories, traded titles.
Finally, Adam Revolver is going to put away Tyler Matrix for good. At least I think so.
But they continue to fight for supremacy of the jungle, the Snake and the Lion. They will settle it once and for all. Now this would be a power bomb. This would be a power bomb, and this could inflict permanent damage on Justin Smooth. The Trinidad Titan holding on to that top rope with a vice grip. And Revolver picking apart the left leg of Justin Smooth. And you'll remember it was earlier this year that Smooth sat on the shelf for several weeks, Dr. McNaylor, because of a bum left leg.
Adam Revolver's smart. He knows what he's doing. He had that left knee scouted before the match even started. I guarantee it.
But this is not a submission match. It's not make your opponent quit. It's not technical knockout. There's only one way to win this contest, and that's with the powerbomb.
That's so dumb.
Revolver now trying to put the lights out on the Trinidad Titan. He's got the sleeper locked in. Revolver cutting off the blood flow to the carotid artery, and Smooth beginning to fade.
This is exactly the opportunity he was looking for. Get him, Adam. Get him.
And again, Revolver trying to hoist up Smooth for that power bomb.
He's going to get it, Gilbert. This is a night to remember, the night that Adam Revolver powerbombed Justin Smooth.
Smooth with a spinning wheel kick Tapping into second gear. Trying to rally back. And a power slam here from the master of smoothology.
A power slam, but not a power bomb. No.
Smooth. Hold on, we got company. We got company. Oh,
that's Apollo.
It's ref versus wrestler at the Saturday Night Special, and Apollo just gained the first strike on Stephon Smith. Smith thrown into those steel steps, and there was a sickening thud.
Well, now.
And we don't have an official in this contest here.
Exactly. All right, just in the match. It should be thrown out.
There is no DQ. No.
Hey, it's no DQ. Get in the ring.
Well, the referee called for the bell, but there's only one way to win. This is a powerbomb match. You can't get disqualified. There's no pinfall. There's no countout. There's no submission. And so Revolver can bring anybody else from the back that he wants. Look, you got half his team from War Games in this match here, all trying to take out Justin Smooth. Three guys. You call this fair? You've been complaining about what's fair all night. And Justin Smooth bucks them all off.
Oh, man, you get a little trigger happy with Tony Gunn and Michael Hayes, but Justin Smooth now with those closed fists going to town. No, come on, Adam, you can fight your way out of this. I know it.
Powerbomb!
Oh, no!
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Justin Smooth.
No time to celebrate for the Trinidad Titan, as Tony Gunn and Michael Hayes lay waste to Justin Smooth. Remember, at the Saturday Night Special, it will be a tag team street fight with Gunn and Hayes squaring off against Smooth and Big John.
Absolutely.
Talk about softening people up for SNS. Softening people up for SNS.
No.
The young lion, he just saved Smooth's life. Matrix just jumped into the middle of the fight. Matrix taken out with that radio heavyweight championship.
Well, maybe he shouldn't have stuck his nose where it didn't belong. Twerp.
Smooth has got gun. Smooth has got gun. Smooth has got gun. And he's caught in that claw-like maneuver. Caught in that claw-like maneuver.
Mustard, gas, and roses for Justin Smooth.
And Smooth is planted now, too. Mustard, gas, and roses. Matrix is knocked out. Smooth is knocked out. We are 1 week away from the Saturday Night Special. Gunn, Hayes, and Adam Revolver. It's a tag team street fight, ladies and gentlemen. It's last man standing. What's gonna happen at SNS? We'll find out 7 days from now. We're out of time, ladies and gentlemen. For Man Beast, Ted McNaylor, I'm Gilbert Corsi. We'll see you next week.